Well, here we are on a Tuesday night, and one of my very loyal subs, one of my 12 subs that I have right at this time, or something like that, suggested, he's a buddy of mine, suggested that I do kind of an overview of the truck, kind of show what's been done, what parts I have on it, kind of because I don't really have any of that on my channel. So, anyway, got back from the track a couple days ago, just put it up wet, didn't wash it, nothing. So, anyway, kind of for mods, I'll kind of go in the order that I did it. First, I ended up spinning a bearing in what would be 4 and 8, cylinder 4 and 8 in the back two rod bearings actually. So rather than completely windowing the block, I was able to catch it kind of early and pull it and put some Manley H-beam rods in it, and then also the Manley pistons that go with it. So that was actually the JDM rotating assembly. It comes with bearings, rings, all that good stuff. So it's all standard size, standard bore, standard turn on the crank and everything. So luckily caught it pretty early. So I did that kind of right out the gate, which is a fairly involved process. I mean, you obviously got to pull the engine out without damaging anything, which takes a while. So I got that done, and then I just basically left it stock for quite a while because it just that was kind of all the budget had at the time. And so later I kind of wanted to turn it up a little bit. I had it for a while, and just wanted to had the built bottom end, somewhat built bottom end. So I wanted to get started. And while I was in there, for the long block, or short block, I guess is really what it is, that was built, it has factory heads, untouched heads. I just changed the valve seals or stem seals out, and then it's all full ARP. Everything's ARP, and then like a MLS head gasket. So that's pretty common stuff. Again, that was JDM that kind of set me up with all those parts, so I definitely do recommend them for that. So anyway, I went to go turn it up and switched over to E85. I live in South Dakota, so we have good E85 available, and so that's what I did. It has dual Walbro 255s. It has I believe it's the return is larger, and the actual supply line is still the same size. So you can see maybe back there, you can maybe see it. And so the blue line back there is the supply, and I believe the AN style fitting is the return. So that's what I've set up, and then I got an Aeromotive regulator on a set of 97 rails. Those are from a 1997 F150 or Expedition. That's what they mean when they say that, 97 rails. And so that's kind of a nice setup. And then first I tried Siemens 60s, and then I tried Siemens 80s, and then we had to go all the way up to Deechworks 95s. So that's what it has in there for injectors, which I've been very happy with. I got my JC Customs EGR block off. Basically all the bracketry and mess that sits right here that makes it a pain in the to get the stuff off of the engine, that's all been deleted and gone this way. So anyway, that's what you see there. Obviously JLT cold air, that's the SCT 3000 MAF, and then an LFP single blade right there. And then pulley wise, it has an 8-pounder right down there. You can see it. That's a Metco 8-pounder with the hub, and then stock upper. And then I also got, this is the LFP, one of their idler brackets there. So it has the LFP heat exchanger dual pass down below. right there. But stock lines for now and a stock pump for now. So that's something I gotta change here shortly. Have those kind of on order already. And then I also have a tank, an ice tank for it. That'll go here and replace this guy. So those are kind of on their way. So then the other thing, so I did all those mods, kind of your bolt-on stuff, and then like a week later, I didn't even get the tune fully ironed out, and the blower quit. So that was pretty lame. So I sent that off to Jokerz, and that's got a full port and rebuild on it now. So that's probably been running that for like 4 months, probably is all. And 3 of them have been, now let's see, it was September, so to now July. And at least 3 of them it was in storage. So anyway, it has the JLT catch can on this side, which is really small and I'm not super crazy about. And then it has the there's like a little filter right there for the other side. So anyway, then I have, you can see the connector right there with the red and the white and the green wires. That goes down to stock exhaust, barf, but anyway, it's just kind of one of them deals. And so I have that, actually that's my wideband, and that's going to the stock upstream O2 location. So that feeds up and then through that little port right there, that little grouping of wires, that feeds to the pillar pod setup right here. So that's the X series AEM wideband, and then I got a fuel pressure gauge and also a boost gauge. And the 2 SVT ones, those are from, so those are pretty cool at night. Those, let's see if I can turn them on here. Not really doing it justice right now, but at night those look pretty darn sweet. And so the other thing that I forgot to mention is it does have a BAP too, so boost to pump, can't valve boost to pump. So anyway, so I ran it like that for a minute, and then the transmission gave out. It was starting to get pretty sloppy on the 1-2 shift. It was like sometimes it would shift, sometimes it'd be late, sometimes it would lag behind. So that's the most recent set of mods I did, which was A1 performance out of Georgia, stage 2, which is good for apparently 1500 horse. It has a 2400 stall, and he does a bunch of other things, like in that kit there's a bunch of billet pieces, or a few billet pieces at least, and then also a 4x4 pan, a valve body, and I did the also did the BG cooler, which trans cooler, which you can see chilling in there, already covered with bugs. So gotta love that South Dakota weather. So then I also did a drive shaft loop and Stifler's long bars. So I don't know if you can see those. There they are. So like I say, I got an ice tank and some lines in the mail, and then these will be the fronts, a new set of front tires, and then I got some NT05Rs, 305s for the back. So I'm pretty stoked to get those on. Those should make a big difference compared to I was running the regular 555s, you know, the previous 555. So I mean, they're a good tire, but they're not great, and you can see they're kind of done. Maybe a little overinflated on this side. So anyway, but they're pretty clapped. So I'm excited to get some new tires. So anyway, that's a kind of a rundown on the truck. And anyway, hopefully I got more videos to come, and hopefully this helps somebody out. I wouldn't say that by any means this is the best way to go or the fastest way to go, but it's just the way that I've gone. So hopefully it helps you out. I hope to have little videos on most of these parts as we go through, but anyway, that's kind of an overall of the truck. So anyway, thanks for watching.